All right, so get this, right? We're going deep on a real spy ring bust.
Whoa.
Yeah, and get this. It all went down right here in Britain.
Here in Britain? No way.
Yeah.
Wow.
Crazy, right? And we've got all these news articles hot off the press about this whole case.
Okay.
And it is wild. Like, the details are insane.
What happened?
So basically, picture this, right?
Oh?
Totally normal-looking seaside hotel.
Yeah.
Turns out
Uh-huh.
it was a front for, like, serious espionage.
Like a front for spies.
Straight up spies.
Wow.
Yeah, and we're talking crammed with enough surveillance tech to make James Bond blush, you know?
Like what kind of stuff are we talking?
All sorts of crazy gadgets. We'll get into that.
Okay.
But first, like, the mastermind behind it all, right?
Okay.
This guy, Orlin Roussev.
Orlin Roussev.
Yeah, he's like the alleged ringleader of the whole operation.
Okay.
Reporting to, get this, some shadowy figure tied to massive financial fraud.
Whoa, so we're talking serious criminal underworld stuff here.
Oh yeah, big time. But that's not even the best part.
What? There's more.
So apparently, Roussev, he really fancied himself a real-life Q, you know, like from the Bond movies.
No way.
Yeah, thought he was supplying gadgets for missions all across Europe.
So this guy's got a real flair for the dramatic, huh?
Oh yeah, totally. But here's where things get even more interesting.
Okay, I'm listening.
So Roussev, right, he pleads guilty.
Okay.
But his alleged accomplices, they're all saying, nope, not us, we're innocent.
Interesting.
So that raises some questions, right?
Definitely.
Was Roussev the brains of the operation?
Uh-huh.
And the others just got caught up in it?
Maybe.
Or is there something more going on?
Yeah, there's definitely more to this story.
Totally. And you won't believe where this all went down.
Okay, where?
The Haiti guest house.
The what?
The Haiti, it's like a totally unassuming hotel in Great Yarmouth.
Great Yarmouth? You mean that, like, little seaside town?
Yep, that's the one, the kind of place you picture for a quiet holiday.
Like fish and chips on the pier, that kind of vibe?
Exactly.
Wow.
But behind that facade, right, authorities, they found a treasure trove of spy gear.
No kidding.
I'm talking over 3,500 pieces of evidence.
What?
Over 1,650 digital devices alone.
Holy smokes, that's a lot of tech.
Right. Like, what were they doing with all that stuff?
Exactly. It's like, what were they up to?
Well, one of the key finds, and this is where it gets really creepy,
Okay.
IMSI grabbers.
MSI what now?
Grabbers, they're like, these devices,
Okay.
they basically scoop up mobile phone data.
What do you mean, scoop it up?
So imagine this, right?
Okay.
You're in range of one of these things.
Mm-hmm.
It can grab your phone's ID
Okay.
and potentially even, get this, intercept your calls.
Whoa, seriously, like listening on conversations.
Exactly.
That's messed up.
Yeah, and it gets worse, right? Because authorities think
Yeah.
that they were planning to use this tech
Mm-hmm.
to target, get this, Ukrainian soldiers
Ukrainians.
who were training on Patriot missile systems in Germany.
No way. That's like international intrigue.
I know, right? We're talking about military secrets here.
This isn't just some like small-time spying operation.
No, this is high-stakes stuff.
Wow.
So now, let's talk about the other players in this whole thing, right?
Okay, who else was involved?
So we've got Katerina Ivanova, worked as a lab assistant.
Okay.
Then there's Vanya Geborova. She was a beautician.
A beautician.
Yeah. And then we've got Tihomir Ivanchev, a painter and decorator.
So we've got a scientist, a beautician, and a painter. This is like the start of a bad joke.
Right. Not exactly the usual suspects for international espionage.
Not at all.
And they all knew Roussev, right?
Yeah.
Along with another guy, Beiser Jambazov, who also pled guilty.
Okay.
But here's the thing. All of them, they deny any involvement in this whole spy ring.
So they're saying they were just friends with the guy.
Pretty much.
That's hard to believe.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Especially when you consider all 5 of them, Bulgarian nationals with settled status here in the UK.
Wow, so this is like a whole international incident waiting to happen.
Totally. But there's one more thing I got to tell you about.
Okay, what is it?
So, picture this, right?
Okay.
They're searching a flat
Mm-hmm.
shared by 2 of the accused,
Yeah.
and they find
They find what?
a hidden camera
A hidden camera. Where?
tucked inside a Coke bottle.
What? A Coke bottle.
Yep, Coke bottle.
Wow, that's pretty clever, actually.
Right. I mean, talk about resourceful.
That's like some next level spycraft right there.
It really is like something out of a movie.
Except this is real life with real consequences.
Exactly. And it just goes to show, right?
Yeah.
The world of espionage,
Mm-hmm.
it's often hidden in plain sight.
Like we could be surrounded by spies and not even know it.
Right. Like, who knows what's happening beneath the surface of everyday life?
That's a chilling thought.
It is. In this whole case, it really makes you think, you know,
Yeah, it definitely does.
like, how much do we really know about what's going on around us?
And how vulnerable are we to this kind of thing?
Exactly. And maybe, just maybe,
Uh-huh.
there are similar operations happening right under our noses.
I mean, it's possible, right?
Definitely possible. And that's why it's so important to stay informed.
Absolutely.
You know, be aware of the world of espionage.
And its impact on all of us.
Exactly. Because this stuff, it's not just in the movies anymore.
This is real life, and it can have very real consequences.
Exactly. And on that note, we'll leave you to ponder all that.
Maybe keep a closer eye on those Coke bottles.
You never know what you might find.
You never know.
Until next time.
Stay vigilant.